The most frequently asked questions in all my comment sections are how can I improve my shotgun aim? No matter if someone's DMing me on Twitter, posting videos on YouTube or TikTok, it gets asked all the time. I made one video about a couple months back that showed you how to increase your shotgun aim and small shotty tips, but it was mixed in with some IQ stuff. This is gonna be the first dedicated video to just shotty aim. Whether in a few months the charge is not in the game or it is, this is gonna apply to every season. I promise you, if you watch this video more than once, you're gonna learn how to be a demigod with any shotgun. I'm gonna be rapid firing off every shotgun tip I can think of off the top of my head. Some might be a little longer than others, but they're all important. I'd recommend watching this whole video. Don't forget to use code KenBeans, and let's get this started. So I hopped into a creative. I picked up all the shotguns that people use right now, and after this I'm gonna go into a real game and show you the tips that I'm doing real time. The reason why I'm here though right now is to show you one example. So we're gonna be talking about box fighting because that's when shotties are used, right? The point being is that the whole goal of this is to try and get fast shots on him without taking damage back. The times that people complain the most is when they're face to face with someone in a box and they just blatantly miss all the time. It's really important that whenever you're gonna go 50-50 someone or you mongrel classic, then you're getting in their face, right? You need to be able to strafe correctly. That is something that will make your shotgun aim way better. Being able to know how to move your player in a direction that's gonna not get you shot will put you in a mental state that will let you know that you're not going to get hit as much. Even if you do, it makes you feel like you're more comfortable. Let's say I know this guy was weak. I'm going to go in his box and I'm going to strafe around him. I'm going to constantly go to his right side. That's my left. So I'm coming in, boom, boom, crouch, shot, boom. You know what I mean? Just coming in this side, boom, boom, boom. But right, left. Back, like reset, you know what I mean? That's so important. What a lot of bots do is they tend to just run into a box like straight on and just die every time. If I'm coming in here and I'm swerving right and left, he's gonna have a really hard time to hit me. If you think you're a semi-average pro or you're even decent at the game and you don't know this tip, then you need to drill that in your head because that's what every single pro does. Promise you. Not only is their aim on a different level, their movement is on a different level. That's what really separates people. I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. If you ever get inside someone's box and you're moving around and you're just missing shots and you look like this, lower your freaking sense. I can't stress that enough. If you have like no mouse pad space and you're looking around like this, your shotgun aim is going to be atrocious. Literally. Maybe you want to readjust your DPI or not. But whatever the case is, just lower it a lot. Start really, really slow if you have to. I like to have my Y axis a little higher than the X. That's just my personal preference. So I just readjusted my sensor, and here's something that's going to let you guys know whether or not you should change it if it's too low. So if I do any sort of edit on this guy, right, and I find that I'm taking the shot before I get to the target, that means my sense is too low. If I'm constantly behind the target on my shots, that means you need to raise your sense. If you go past your target, that means it's too fast, and that way you can find the perfect sense. Personally, I think this is too low for me, so I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. Younger kids tend to do this a lot. Whenever you have a sense, you need to not change it for a little bit. I don't know why you think if you constantly change your sense every day that your aim is gonna improve. Give it a good week and test out that sense. Just trust yourself that it's gonna be good. And then after that week is over, you can evaluate and see how you did in certain games, and then see after that week is over whether or not that sense was really good for you. This is my cat Reggie, by the way. Make sure you drop a like if you want to see him more in the vids. He's an all black cat. He was rescued, and he wants you to get better shotgun aim as well. Ain't that right, Reggie? You want people to get better shotgun aim? I know you want people to get better shotgun aim, Reg. Say it. Okay, he wants to leave now. Just make sure that whenever you're fine-tuning your sense, that you head over to the targeting sensitivity, and you make sure that this sense is gonna be slower than the sense it takes to do a full 360. For mouse and keyboard, I have the X and Y sensitivity. When I do a full swing with my mouse pad, I should be doing a full 360 in the game, right? So that means that when I have this aim down, when I do a full right to left, it shouldn't be a full 360. That's because when I'm inside someone's box and I complete an edit, let's say I do a window edit, when I zoom across, I'm gonna aim down and it slows down my sense and slows down the game for me. So that way I can boom, line it up and then hit a quick reset. And the best way to practice this stuff is in this map right here. This is the thing I practice all the time, but I do it a certain way. My man Jiven TV showed me exactly how to do this map, doing perfect piece control. Pairing this with good aim is gonna make you feel so much more comfortable when you're box fighting someone. That way your shotgun aim is gonna be even better. So boom, 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 I come here, crouch peek, boom, reset. Constantly practice that. Boom, to the head. And as you're doing this stuff, right, it's really important that when you aim down at someone, that you aim down at the head. So many people I know confirm edits looking down, and then they have to readjust and almost do like a little flick shot to hit the person. Just make sure that you're doing any edit the most optimal it could be. So boom, I come here, right, I'm head height. You know what I mean? So boom, I come here, And I'm already looking up when I do this edit, right? I'm coming up, boom, boom, right to the head. Take your time. It doesn't gotta be fast. After you do a cone slide, wait for him to come and then shoot him. You have a split second to shoot because more than likely you're gonna catch the guy off guard and he's not even gonna have his gun out to begin with. He's gonna be trying to build. So if you piece control someone nice, make sure you wait for them to come down, boom, reset. The only thing that can be fast is the editing and the resetting. But when it comes down to actual aiming, it doesn't need to be razor fast. That's what's gonna make you choke. The way you build up speed like Mr. Savage and Benji Fishy is by doing it so much at a low sense that it looks cracked. You see how I'm aiming at this guy's head no matter what? Boom, headshot every time. If you practice headshots, you're gonna get better at actually hitting them. A major misconception is spamming the crouch button while you shoot your shotgun. People know what crouch peeking is, but they don't know how to do it effectively. If you wanna get consistent crouch peeking, let's say I have this right hand peek, right? So I'm coming, boom, boom. I'm not coming here and spamming crouch. You see the difference? It's really important to have a smooth crouch peek. Boom. Boom. Doesn't need to be so fast. It needs to be that right speed so it looks good. Whenever you're playing Fortnite, nothing needs to be extremely fast. Just needs to be smooth. Focus more on being smooth than fast, and your shotgun aim is going to be more consistent. Alright, so right now I'm backing out and I'm gonna quickly recap as I back out all the tips I just mentioned. Make sure your sensitivity is not slow enough to the point where you're not meeting the target while you're shooting them with your shotgun, and vice versa. If your sensitivity is too fast and you're going past that target when you're shooting them, that means your sensitivity is too fast, you got low. Next one, make sure your target sensitivity is low enough to the point where it's lower than your actual sense. That way when you aim down, boom, confirm and edit, you'll be way more accurate and you'll slow the game down for yourself. Next, don't make it seem like you're in a rush. Act like it's a creative fight, relax yourself, and then the more calm you're gonna be, the better you're gonna be able to focus and hit someone in the head. That leads me to the next one. Always aim for the head. That's very important. I don't care if you got a tac, I don't care if you got a great pistol, always aim for the head. Next thing you need to do is you need to go buy this pickaxe because this thing is some crack. I swear this makes my shotgun aim better, my editing better, and I also got real good when I put code ChemBeans in that shop to go buy it. Alright, so the goal here, we're gonna land salty. We're gonna try and find any shotgun, and we're gonna find varieties of shotguns. We're not gonna use the same one the whole game. And I'm gonna walk you through literally what I'm thinking of when I'm shooting people with shotguns. As I'm doing this, you're gonna be able to see my movement, how I'm aiming, what I'm doing before I get the guy boxed, and all that stuff. No way we actually get a... There's no way. This is the video. Oh my god, that is some crazy stuff right there. Holy! This is the video. That was too close. Right here, boom, build up. High ground, boxed. Nope. Bouncer. Gonna make an edit play on me. You see how I'm using my knowledge of prior experiences to this game to figure out how I'm gonna use my shotgun in that fight. Then I can just jump off this bush, I won't take fall damage. I'm gonna switch over to the charge now. I'll hold on to this. I think I would have played that the same way regardless if I had a tac or a charge in that situation. But my main goal was just try to be the one that's pressuring him. That way I can be more confident myself to line up a shot on him. Go into that fight, boys. Get me in here. Oh wow, that was a good move. My god, that was close. Now that I got this, I can use this as well. A lot of times when people are pressuring this top wall right here and they're spraying hard, if I'm in this box with nothing else here, right, I'm gonna wait for them to come in, I'm gonna shoot them and then build right away. That's something that a lot of people do when they have shotguns. Now I'm gonna do the tac plus the dragon shotty meta. Some quick tips is to kind of let the guy come to you whenever you have a dragon shotty. I have this clip with the dragon shotty I'm gonna show on screen now. There was a guy who hit me hard and he pressured me and he came into my box, but he didn't know I had the dragon shotty. The second he comes in there, I was enough HP to hit them really hard, take them off guard, and then just finish them up with my AR. When you have the dragon shot, you want to do plays like that. You want to wait for them to come to you, and then you just hit them and then build and then kind of run away or shoot them really quick with the AR. Either one's gonna work, but just make sure that when you have the dragon shotty that you're playing to not sit inside their box unless you're gonna spray them afterwards. Right now I'm gonna show you what the dragon shotty looks like. You see how that guy okay, hold up. Now I have the tack. Now he's inside my box. Go around the back. Coned him. You see that? Playing smart and just waiting for them to come to me. You don't need to go crazy. In a situation like that, that's where the dragon shot is really useful. Let's see if we can finish up this dub. Oh, it's a 1v1. A 1v1 situation. Where's my mans? It doesn't seem that bad. He's a superhero skin. Come here. Let's go. That's perfect, man. You see that? Oh, let's go, dude. That's so good. That's a perfect example of how to use that dragon shotty, literally. Like I said, you just shoot them once and then you spray with the AR, or you shoot them once and back out of the box. Listen, I hope these tips help you. I hope you guys can get some better shotgun aim. Don't forget to use code KEMBEANS in the item shop. Don't forget to come through on all my social media. It's gonna be linked down in the description below. Shout out to everyone on the screen right now using my code. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Send me proof on Twitter if you guys want to be featured in the next video. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Deuces, everyone. Peace.